Pa, non urlare.
Man.
Oh.
So this is Dundrasil. I'd heard the rumors about what happened here, but still, I never expected this.
Cosa è successo?
To think that not so very long ago, this was one of the world's great cities. The king and queen murdered by monsters. The princess of Heliodor, too. The poor thing was only visiting. But I don't need to tell you this. They were your parents, after all.
Ah, quindi questo è dove vivevo io. Ah, in effetti, che ci fai?
So where's the old guy from the tournament, anyway? And why'd he drag us all the way out here?
Look, those torches are lit.
Dio, ma ci sono mostri comunque qua. Andarci dal pozzo, ok. Ho mai sentito un pozzo che mi porta giù. Questa è nuova. Quello che dice il fantasma, lo slime dovrebbe esserci qualcosa che mi porta sopra. Non c'è niente qua sotto che possa interessare, no. Ecco il vecchietto.
So you made it at last.
Che vuoi da noi?
Is it just you? Where's your friend, the girl?
She has duties to attend to. She'll be glad you came, though, as am I.
It's not like we had much choice. Now where's the rainbow? We need it.
Oh, you do you? I suppose that's because your pal here's the luminary.
Wait. How
Non
could you...
visto il simbolo.
I thought you died years back, laddie. When I saw that mark in your hand at the tournament, my heart... Now, come along. There's something I want to show you.
Yeah. Non è che mi fido molto di te, lo dico. Eppure tanto poteva essere uno scherzo. Ah, sono sul posto non cammina più. Neanche se lo spingi cammina. C'è tutta questa strada da fare? Non ci arriviamo.
Aye, this place brings back some memories, sure enough.
Look, are you going to tell us who you are or what?
I'd already given up most of my duties by then. I spent most of my days in the city enjoying retirement. Oh, we had us some fun. And then the monsters came, and I lost everything. When I was your age, laddie, this was one of the finest cities you could ever hope to see. And look at it now. Just listen to me blethering on. I was going to show you
È già la
something,
seconda
wasn't
volta
it?
che ci dici servirti, ancora non ci hai fatto vedere niente. Solo ricordi. Ricordi parlati, neanche visti. Basta però!
Is this?
Aye. This is where the king and queen of Dundrasil are buried.
No.
You mean?
I do. This is your parents' grave, laddie. The grave of
No,
my
è mio
daughter and
nonno, non
son-in-law.
ci credo.
Wait, but that would mean you're his grandfather.
These two fine young souls died, and I survived. I came to believe there must have been a reason for that.
Ma quindi la ragazza che è con te chi cazzo è? Se tu sei mio nonno? Scopo
So
di
I
scena.
set out to learn why Dundrasil was destroyed. I've been on the road ever since. I've uncovered some of the truth on my travels. It was King Carnelian, you see. He changed.
Eh
He
sì.
once believed in the power of the luminary more than any of us. But he became convinced that you were evil. That you were the dark spawn.
Se appena andate a dormire fatemelo sapere. Perché sto registrando e parli sempre. Zittiti.
He's not a man I knew any longer. Folks say he blames you for everything, even the death of his daughter. How could you, old friend? There's something behind it all.
La sua figlia.
The fall of Dundrasil, the change in my old comrade. I promise you, I will find out the truth.
Eleanor. My girl. Erwin. I found it.
Che scena triste.
They're alive, laddie. Against all the odds, and you've no idea how many times I've dreamed of this day. There's an old royal ritual, you see. It's to send the souls of the departed to a better
Sì, certo.
There's an altar up on the hill behind the...
Andiamo. C'è un altare dietro la collina. E sai che tutto il viaggio me lo fa fare così? Aspetta, ma io ho visto qualcosa. C'è qualcosa qua? Sì, c'è qualcosa, te lo tiro a mettere. Non levi, ma l'ho trovato. Mi pianto camminare. Guardi quelle codini. E mia nonna, io faccio sapere, no. Non arrivo mai a sentire. Cosa sono? Ma se mi scordo di fare quello che cavolo vuoi. Non lo so. Che lento. Che lento. Ma se ti nemmeno facciamo prima? Vedete lo spirito. Non è che siamo molto veloci lui. Ma che piano piano lo gioco. Partita cinematica, potevo farlo prima. Ma che c'è la ragazza?
Everything's ready.
Thank you, Princess. It looks just perfect.
Wait, you don't mean...
If the rest of you wouldn't mind standing back here with me, only members of the Dracili...
How come he called you princess? Are you?
Quiet now.
Sto cercando di capire.
You just follow my lead. The souls of those who depart this life must all return to Yggdrasil, but those taken by monsters cannot return of their own accord. So our ancestors devised a ritual to send them on their way.
Ah, è il rito per farli andare dall'albero di Indra.
The smoke guides them back to where they belong, to Yggdrasil's.
Sta guidando le anime.
Each
Tutte le
butterfly
anime.
is a lost soul.
Oh. Quindi ci sono anche dei miei genitori su questo.
You didn't die in vain, Eleanor. You saved your boy and the princess.
Quindi quella è mia sorella?
Thank you, my beautiful girl. I hope you don't mind me asking, but your mother didn't leave you anything, did she?
Una chiave di volta. Non ho letto.
No. So this letter's why you went to see King Carnelie. If only she'd known. I'm sorry, laddie, you've been through so much. But I suppose if you'd not set out for Heliodor.
Amore. Quindi quello è suo nipote, ecco perché lo voleva in gruppo con lui. A meno che non era figlio di un altro.
Sorry, laddie. I'm gonna need to be alone.
Però le farfalle dei re li potevano tipo con... e della regina potevano segnarli con una qualcosa per capire che erano loro. Questo sarebbe stato bello. Torna indietro sul sentiero, ok. Mia sorella.
Lady Eleanor. Who's there? You weren't supposed to see that. I was just thinking about Lady Eleanor.
No, non ho letto male, quindi non sei mia sorella.
Why don't we take a little walk?
Certo. Comunque vedere delle spiegazioni.
My mother was a rather sickly soul by all accounts. She died not long after I
Quindi
was
tu sei la
born.
figlia della prima moglie del re.
So in a sense, Lady Eleanor was the only real mother I ever knew. She used to read me stories, take me flower picking. You can imagine how happy I was when I heard she was having a baby. I couldn't wait to meet my little brother.
Immagino.
You know, it was raining like this the last time I ever saw her. I can't believe how much time has passed since...
Quindi tu non sei morta.
Wait, up there. Something tells me they're looking for you and your friends. And there's only one kingdom that can send that many soldiers out on a manhunt.
Torre.
Heliodor. Come on. We need to get back to...
Where are the ones from the altar? No sign of her. What about the Darkspawn?
No, quindi
No
sono
sign of
andata
him
da
either. It's him! He's over here!
Oh, for goodness sake.
What shall we do with the girl?
Sir Hendrik's orders were to bring the Darkspawn back alive. He never said anything about...
Just you try.
Bella.
I can't be expected to take a...
Come on. We'll head around the mountain and meet up with the others before he gets...
Come facciamo a girare la montagna, scusa? No, non riusciamo tutta la montagna.
I have you at last, Darkspawn. There is nowhere left to run.
Hendrik.
You are a slippery one, I will give you that. I had not thought you would make it this far after I picked up your scent in Octagonia.
L'altra volta non mi traccia di Octagonia. Ah, spero che qualcuno arrivi e mi faccia scappare, non è che lo devo affrontare, però.
The Darkspawn is mine. Forward! Yeah.
Ah, beh, lo affronta lui.
This is all the dreaded child of darkness. You will evade me no longer, Darkspawn. The chase ends here.
Dio.
Hendrik! Don't you dare!
Huh?
Ah, in effetti ci sono.
Princess Jade? Surely not.
No! Hold on!
Princess!
Ah, è stata lei.
I won't let you go again.
Amore, lei. Ma quindi adesso sono tutti i miei compagni.
Oh, good. You're... I'm soaked through.
Ok, accendiamo il fuoco.
I'm glad I caught you. I couldn't have forgiven myself if... I suppose Rab must have told you about your mother. That she sacrificed herself to save you and the Princess of Heliodor. Well, you've probably worked it out for yourself already, but... I was that princess.
Sì, l'ho capito.
That night, the night Dundrasil fell, she handed you to me and distracted them for long enough for us to get away.
Non so che lei si è sacrificata purtroppo.
But even though she trusted me with you, I can't tell you how many times I've wished that it was you, Rabfish. After he found me, we headed back to Heliodor. We thought my father might help us to find you.
Ah, quindi sei la figlia di Carnelio?
But when we got there, we found out he was telling people I'd been killed by the Luminary. He was trying to make people believe... Rab was convinced that he wasn't in his right mind. That someone must be... So we set out together to find out who. I never expected to see Hendrik again. Let alone on a battlefield. Looks like the rain's dying down. We should head back to Dundrasil.
Va bene. Mi piace la matita, che altro questo? Qua dentro non c'è niente che posso fare, ok. Dov'è il mio cavallo? Ah? Ah? Non viene di dubbio. Come ci vado a rovinare? Mannaggia lui. Io sono sola con lei. Una cosa è certa, se mi attacca qualche nemico so che c'è lei. Per cavallo non posso andare più. Cavalli? Non ci posso fare. Non dire che stai scherzando faccio.
So I was right. I had suspected it would take more than a mere
Sir Hendrik.
Can it really have been so many years since that fateful night, Princess? But should you choose to continue to side with the Child of Darkness,
Uccidilo allora.
Look, I know how you feel about duty, Hendrik. How could I forget? Please, you have to let us go.
You would ask a sworn knight of Heliodor to disobey the orders of his king? You have been away from home too long, girl.
Not long enough for the years to have changed you. Still loyal to a fault. But it has. Yeah!
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 Impressive, Princess. The spirited young girl of old has grown into quite the warrior maiden.
Oh, please. I'm not a child anymore. It'll take... Yeah.
Che buon amico. Poi le cotacchi combatte.
And what will it take to convince you that I am deadly serious? That it... Yeah!
Ma vuoi uccidere, no?
Hendrik!
Princess!
I'm sorry. Get on. Now hold on to...
Bella, gli abbiamo rubato il cavallo dentro. Bella, una ragazza di guida mi piace.
What have you become?
Come che cazzo sei diventata? Che cosa sei diventata? È diventata una guerriera, bravissima, c'è la legge per le cose buone, no come te che invece fai schifo. Il resto del mio gruppo sono 5 più lei 6. Ok, più me 7. Look!
There you both are. And in one piece, too.
Just about. No thanks to Hendrik and his men.
So it was old Hendrik, was it? I thought it might be. Well, if even he's out for your blood, the forces of evil must have a stronger hold in Heliodor than ever. It wouldn't be the first time a once glorious kingdom had been brought low by monstrous power. Many years ago, a dastardly fiend destroyed an entire empire with his... Mordegon.
Mordegon.
The story is all but forgotten these days. I had to tramp halfway around the world just to learn his name. But the more I find out about him, the more I'm convinced he's the one behind all this. Which is why you're going to have to stop him. You're the luminary after all. You were born to defeat the Dark One. But you'd be more than foolish to face him unprepared. He's a master of darkness, the like of which the world has never seen.
Non è troppo forte, diciamo, questo tizio.
Then we must make our way to Yggdrasil as soon as we can. The legends of Arborea tell of a means of fighting the darkness. Veronica, that must be why we're supposed to take him there, mustn't it?
Here you are, laddie. It's yours at last. If anyone can get this old stick to show us the way...
Finalmente, dopo tutto sto viaggio.
Well, can you see anything?
Don't tell me it's a dud! If that Noah sent us in a wild goose chase, I'll
Io
throttle
faccio
him!
noi. Volevo dire un'altra cosa, secondo me.
Told us it didn't work before we wasted a zillion hours chasing...
Now, let's not jump to conclusions. Why don't Jade and I join you, and we'll see if we can't make our way a bit closer to Yggdrasil and try again. We'll not give yous any bother.
Che rabbia che si mette così tipo... Bene, a me non dispiace avere delle persone in più nel gruppo, eh. E dove dobbiamo andare? Il pozzo è qua. Per l'estremo mondo in cerca di un modo per raggiungere Indrasi. Devo andare là, regno di Moliburg. Devo vedere queste persone. Allora. Rabba è un bastone di rabbia. Con una potenza massima molto bella. Ehi, Amaiori, finalmente sei arrivato. Quanto tempo ci hai messo? 40 minuti circa. Allora, ti devo dare una notizia. Ho scoperto che il vecchietto è mio nonno. E la ragazza che... vabbè, non c'è bisogno perché tanto sto partendo il video per... C'è una piattaforma. Devo mettere delle gemme? Ah, più tardi, Francesca, c'è dopo, no? Sto facendo la diretta così poi posso editare anche questo video.
A sort of platform floating in the sky. And 6 colored orbs. I think I understand. We need to find the orbs and take them to the platform, and then the path to Yggdrasil will appear.
Sì, subito dopo che te ne sei andato, che ci sono questi 2 episodi di un animo. Abbiamo visto Nani. Perché lei Luna stacca, quindi...
I knew swiping this thing from the castle was the best idea I ever had.
Apple... aspetta. Era qualcosa tipo ferite... Apple feritello, una cosa del genere. Oh. È una delle spere del nostro globo rosso.
I had my own plans for it. But this is way more important.
Ah, non lo so, scrivi Apple feritello. Lui c'ha quella gialla.
Our prize from the tournament. Lucky we didn't sell it in the end.
Aye. And there I was, all set to swap it for a few piffling trinkets for the road.
Now,
it looked like that platform we saw was located right under Yggdrasil. So, we know where we have to go. We just need to find the other...
But where in the world? Orbs, orbs. Oh, I do remember a fairy tale about a giant pearl sinking to the bottom of the ocean.
Well, if we don't have any real clues, I guess we'll just have to head out into the world and find some.
You're not wrong there. In which case, let's head for Puerto Valor. We can get out into the open a fairly straightforward voyage if you ask me. And you'll be pleased to hear that I'm friends with Don Rodrigo, the big man over that way.
Mi sa che lui c'entra qualcosa con questo
Right
posto.
then, let's get moving, shall we? The sooner we get our hands on those orbs, the sooner we can make our way up to Yggdrasil.
Sword Art Online contro piante, piante contro zombie. È uguale. Oppure mi ricordano la super pianta dei Super Mario. Casino, c'è un casino. Non te l'ho giocato azzardo. Allora.
Okay, darlings, I'll see you when you're finished here in town. I need to go and see a man about
Mi sa che lui c'entra qualcosa con questo posto.
What came over him all of us?
Don Rodrigo lives in that grand old place over yonder.
Va bene.
And, don't go mentioning my royal pap. As far as he's concerned, I'm just his old...
Ok, non racconterò questo è mio nonno. Dobbiamo andare esattamente a casa di Don Tizio, ok. Ma qua c'è un bel po' da esplorare comunque. Toc toc.
Signor Roberto, so wonderful to see you after so many years. And your companions too, of
Signor
course.
Roberto.
Good to see you looking so well, Cervantes. Now,
Lo siento, señor, so sorry. But I am afraid he has gone to Eliador. He is instructing the guards there in the art of swordsmanship, you
Sto
see.
dando lezioni di spada.
now that's a shame. I do so...
Don Rodrigo will be sorry to have missed you too, senor. He often speaks of your visits very fondly.
Well, I'm sure we'll have a chance for a proper chinwag next time I'm in town. I was hoping to head out to sea in search of more interesting topics of...
It will be my pleasure, Senor Roberto. Can you imagine how angry Don Rodrigo would be if I refused? I will open them right away. If you go on board your ship, you will be...
You're a good man, Cervantes. Thanks a million. And
Mi sa che
give my
qualcuno ci
regards to
bloccherà,
Don
perché è
Rodrigo,
assurdo
won't
che
you?
ci fanno partire così velocemente. Non che tempo di arrivare. Vabbè, andiamo subito. Dove sono il trasporto? Tornate in Barilla. No, devo andare dove c'è la barca, quindi devo resta dalla barca, aspetta, non sono scema io. Io un cavallo, Bella, bella. Andiamo. Sì, devo andare. Quindi?
There's our pal, Cervantes. Give him a nice thank you wave.
Thank you.
Madre mia.
Si è nascosto dietro Eric. Ma chi era? Non ho capito, è un principe. Perché è un principe? Qualcosa di qualcuno di importante in quel Valer?